This is, he said David is innocent and Celeste is the villain by Poetic Flacco. That's crazy. Because Celeste is a child. How is she the villain? Explain. Who said this?
There are really grown men who are using this David and Celeste tragedy to promote their business, and they're doing it in the most unethical way possible. I just watched a Gideon interview where he's talking to this lawyer, and this dude came on Gideon's stream to utilize this David and Celeste situation, rage baited, while at the same time promoting his services as an attorney. It's pretty clear he don't believe nothing he's saying, but
he made me scared for a second. I thought he was saying Jadeon was the negative person in this situation. I was like, no, can't be. Can't be.
using this David and Celeste situation to rope in dummies into believing that he could get them off of anything. That's his promise. And it's kind of unfortunate he was able to rope Jadeon into this. Now, I know him and Jadeon got a relationship. I think he represented Jadeon as well. But this is just sick. It's sad. What? It's not cool at all. And when I see things like this, where he's just shamelessly plugging himself throughout this discussion while at the same time advocating for David. Now, it's one thing if you are actually David's attorney, but you're not David's attorney, but yet you're calling David a victim and trying to race bait the situation and make Celeste look like the perpetrator.
What is an advantage and disadvantage that is in this case that you see, besides you?
The advantage is that it looks like this was done in California, which is a crime, or not California, but LA, right? It's a high crime area. And there's other reasons that caused the death of this girl, other than him. That's why I see an advantage of, and she's motivated, to go after him. The other thing,
She's motivated. Motivated how and to do what? To die? She's motivated to die. Like, this is rage bait. Trying to make me angry. I see your game, sir.
the disadvantages that I see in this case is that he never called me. If he would have called me or his family would have reached out to me, I'll take that case. David, if you're listening, I'll take your case for free.
Bro!
If you reach out to my office, Jazmen Law Firm, I will take your case for free. Don't forget that, and it's recorded.
Okay, what is the disadvantage besides you? What is the disadvantage besides you?
That's it. Because anytime any charges come, there's no factual disadvantage. Dude, look at me. My client looked at the camera in my last trial, okay? He looked at the camera and shot him 3 times. 3 times, all right? And I was able to get his ass probation. He'll be done in 5 years. It's the most unbeatable cases that I look at.
So he's telling the world that he defends people that are clearly guilty. Okay. I wouldn't want to be portrayed as this person, but I guess people have different morals.
And so when I see David shit, it looks like a really good challenge. And it's going to make me feel really good if I can get him a good outcome.
I understand this guy's lore. I know the memes surrounding this guy. But anybody promising you they could get you off of anything is a con artist. Don't believe them. But for the most part, this is the most shameless thing I think I've ever seen on the internet. Now, Gideon is really great at staying away from things like this. And for the most part, Gideon is a good dude. I don't know why he would participate in this. This dude is
Yeah, that is a little off, especially considering he makes, so if y'all don't follow him, he makes a lot of like catch a predator videos. So like he's literally going after pedophiles. So why would he now have this lawyer on that's defending David that is clearly a pedophile? Because that just goes against what he stands for. Like if your channel is dedicated to catching predators, why are you bringing someone on that's going to defend one? Very back ass word. That doesn't make any sense. I'm kind of disappointed.
a garbage filth human being. Right? Now, utilizing the death, the murder, the violation, the statutory rape of an underage girl to promote your business is nasty stuff. It's nasty, man. All right? David has his counsel. Now, anybody looking at this David case and telling you, oh, I can 100% get David off. Oh, no, this is nothing. They're a con artist. Now, when he was pressed to actually give his defense of David, yo, this dude sounded like one of those like comment section conspiracy. Yo, if I didn't know he was an actual lawyer and I only had this particular interview to go by, I would say, bro, this dude is a cloud chaser. He's a fraud. Check his bar. Yo, this dude is. What are you talking about? This dude sounded amateur. This dude sounded like he had no education. He sounded illiterate. Hear out his defense of David. This man believes that a jury of David Pierce would buy like the narrative that David was somehow a victim of these 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old little girls, and these little girls were preying on David.
Well, so right now, me and you, we don't know because we haven't spoken to David. If I spoke to David, and he contacted me, then maybe it'll be a different story, right? From what I'm seeing.
No. We do know. We know the nigga's a predator. And sometimes people argue, like, oh, okay, like she looks older for her age. No, look up this little girl. She looks like a fucking child. Like she looks like she's 12. And I think all of David's friends need to be investigated too. Because why would a grown man have this little ass girl traveling the country with him? It's not adding up. It's nasty. Nasty work.
It looks like he is a victim of success. People came after him, and possibly, quite possibly, this girl came after him to attack him. So I don't know what's going on with what happens in real life. All I can see is the allegations, just like how you can see the allegations, and they sound bad. And a lot of my clients' cases, the allegations are very, very bad. And you know the type of cases I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just showed my chat that you got a dude who shot somebody 3 times on camera. They caught him on camera, and
Why is he proud of this? Oh my god. Something's wrong with the world. He's proud that he got a killer off. Man,
you didn't even use self-defense, did
I just
you?
can't fathom that.
You have to have been there. I post my trials like on my feed, on my story.
You got
like,
someone that shot somebody 3 times off with just probation when the state was trying to give him 20 years.
And I didn't add in my video that he's gonna get out on probation in 5 years. 5 years for shooting somebody on camera. And he even looked at the camera like the camera's right here. He went ahead and looked right at the camera.
After he shot the dude.
Yeah. And I got that shit to be probation. He'll be done with probation in 5 years when he contacts me. No matter where I'm at with my clients' cases, even if you're found guilty, there's still ways out of it. And so I'm always gonna fight no matter how bad shit gets. And right now, in regards to David, shit's looking bad. Okay? And it's always gonna look bad in the beginning. But I'm always gonna be there to try to fight and show like the truth, which is he's a victim here.
Okay.
No, it sounds like he's finding loopholes in the system. That's what I'm hearing. He's finding loopholes in the system to get his clients off. But that doesn't mean they're innocent. Because he clearly just said his client was shooting someone on camera and he looked in the camera. But yet he's innocent? No, he probably got off on a technicality. Which is the same shit he's probably going to try to do if he was David's lawyer. That doesn't mean he's innocent. That just means you can get him off with like loopholes. Like, oh, we forgot to read him his Miranda rights. Oh, we found this evidence like a weird way, so it doesn't technically count. Like that's what he's doing. He's not proving their innocence. He's just planting doubt.
Another shameless plug of his services and his business on top of the body of a dead little girl. Now, we can just skip past that part. But when he says David is a victim, I was really curious in how David, the Hugh Hefner of the kiddie playground, how is he a victim? I really wanted to know.
You're going to try to paint it as him being a victim. Let's go with that. How are you going to convince a jury that a man who is sending explicit photos of himself and receiving explicit photos, because Celeste isn't the only minor. He was also talking to other minors who have started to come forward. So How are you going to spin this as him being the victim of all these minors coming to him and him not wanting any part of this?
Well, I'm not going to spin anything. What I'm going to do is show the truth, okay? And that truth is that no matter what age anybody is susceptible, or anybody can be an aggressor, right? You can be 9 years old, and if you find out there's a lick out there that you can take advantage of and you can get free stuff out of him and you can threaten him, then you do it. And it's a normal thing that humans do. Whenever they see an opportunity, they can see it. And there is an opportunity when it comes to David. Shit, I don't even know David personally, and I can see David, as a walking lick right now. He has YouTube videos, he has music, he obviously has money. Anybody in that position would say, you know what, let's do something to this guy. Let's make some shit up so we can get what we want.
I used to think before watching this video that commentary like this on a David and Celeste situation only existed in the comment section of cesspool Twitter. Cause those stupid niggas who have opinions like this, they know the minute you put your identity to it, bro, you are now a pariah, you're ostracized, you gotta go, bro.
What's crazy is he's probably going to get more business from doing that. From claiming you're helping out predators. People are going to come running like, "Oh, I need your help with X, Y, and Z." No, you fucking sicko. You need to be locked up. I don't. And then, does he have family? Because I think if I seen a relative of mine online saying some shit like this, like, I'm gonna have some words with them. Like, you are no longer invited to any family functions because you're a fucking sicko. Like morally, I don't know how you can do stuff like that. Knowing someone is guilty, be like, I can probably get you off. What? Lock these niggas up. That's like when people would be like, "Oh, free X, Y, and Z," and then you go and look up what they did and they killed 5 people. No, keep that nigga in behind bars. He does not need to be out with us. No.
Bruh, you got to go, homie. You're no longer welcome. So they would comment things like this with no identity, no profile picture, following 1,000 people, only got 1 follower, and they will say things like, "Oh man, she knew what she was doing, man. Man, she ain't no victim. Oh, really? Oh, now she want to call the cops on it when it ain't work out? Oh, man, she was a gold digger. Nah, man, free David, man. Nah, she knew what she was doing, man. She knew what she was doing." Commentary like, I never thought in my wildest dream that commentary like that would make its way outside of the Twitter comments. I thought people in those Twitter comments were either pedos or pedo defenders who knew they can't put their name and identity to that comment because they know the consequences of it. I never thought that somebody would be on a live stream with millions of people uttering these statements. Yet alone,
Crazy work.
I would have never guessed that it would be somebody who's a professional uttering those words. This is.
I'm really not surprised that he is. Well, I don't know. Like a little surprised. But then also nowadays, you can't put anything past people. It's like, yeah, he's gonna do this, and he's probably gonna get more business for it. But he's going to hell.
Sick beyond sick. And then you also add the element, he's promoting his business on top of this.
What about him ordering the Uber to his house, her being there, all of that? What's the play there?
Is that illegal to order an Uber for somebody? I don't see that. It's illegal to like order an Uber for a child?
I actually think that is illegal because I know it was like some case a while ago, and a parent had got in trouble for ordering an Uber to take their kid to school. It's like minors can't actually be in the Uber by themselves. So yeah, it is illegal. And in this situation, it's even worse.
See that in the criminal code anywhere. I don't see that. I've never seen that was illegal for anybody to do that. Like, so I don't see how that can be criminal in itself.
And this is why I say the fact that this dude is a lawyer shocks me because he don't understand the relevance of David calling her an Uber to his house and the Uber dropping her off at his house and that being the last time we seen her alive. Him not being able to follow what's going on, it just made me tell me, yo, if this dude is a lawyer, man, I'll be really skeptical for him to take my case.
I order Ubers for my cousins to go get picked up, to be dropped off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh my.
you know what I'm saying? I have family members. Like just because he did that does not necessarily mean it
Okay,
goes directly.
so she threatened him. He orders the Uber, and now after that Uber, she's never seen again, and she's found in his Tesla. So what is the play? So what
Hey,
happened?
what state was this in?
California.
In LA?
Yeah.
You know LA is a dangerous place. It is
I never knew
dangerous.
that shit.
It is. It is. Look, ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles is a dangerous place. There's gangs everywhere. There's people to extort you everywhere. Her body.
It still don't add up. LA is dangerous. So let's say he ordered Uber and then someone else snatched her up. How the fuck she get in his car?
Or whatever has happened to her could have been done by somebody else other than David himself. It's just that because of the relationship, the friendship that they have, everybody's honing in on it. It's unfortunate for David. Anything could have happened to her. There are random people who get.
I hope I hope he gets convicted on all charges. But if somehow he magically gets off for not murdering this woman, this child, I hope I hope he gets convicted of being a pedophile because clearly we have evidence of that. He's sending images of himself to her and he's receiving images to his phone of her when she's a child. Uh makes me angry. This is like I don't know, sometimes I watch stuff and I'm like, "Oh, like this is rage bait." But then I'm like, it's raging me because I have decency, you know. But then I'm like, this is probably how a lot of people think. Like there's a good portion of the society that's like, yeah, like this makes sense. Because sometimes I'll say stuff and people are commenting like, "Oh, it's rage bait." I'm like, "No." Like what did I say that made you think I was faking this? Like, but no, people are fucking crazy.
Pulled up on any day in LA, even if you're a girl.
So what
Don't
about
forget this.
the blue? So so the prosecutors are saying that so there wasn't going to be a mess. David put her body in a blue inflatable pool to keep all the blood in there, and the
That he purchased, by the way.
fragments from the blue inflatable pool that David bought match the fragments found on her body.
That could be anybody. Because think about it. Not only is David a potential victim for any of the young girls, but he could be a potential victim for anybody ancillary to that, right? So, say for example, he disrespected an up and coming rapper. They're gonna want to put this murder on him, right? So let the prosecutors attack him instead of them attacking him personally. Because if you think about it, that is actually a good strategy. If I want to get after David because he disrespected me because he didn't buy me my soda, or he didn't get me a cheeseburger that I asked for, or he just looked at me wrong, or he said my song sucks because I sang for him, I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna get this dude. I'm gonna put his DNA. I'm gonna set some shit up. I'm gonna get that dead body and I'll plan on him. So then, therefore, they can put all the state's power, all the prosecutor's power into trying to put him away. It's like you're getting somebody else to do your dirty work for you, and that's a good possibility that could have happened to David. So that's what I think that could be a possibility for David as well. You know what I mean? Like, no, it could be anything.
No, like so he orders the Uber.
I really hope if David's counsel is saying shit like this in court that the jury sees past all the bullshit and they convict him. That's what I want. I hope it's some sane jurors on there and they're like, yeah, no. No. That's what I want to do. I want to be in a jury so I can decide what's really going to go on. Because if I hear some bullshit like this, nope, lock them up. Wrap this case up. I'm done.
And then she
Allegedly.
It's from his account.
Allegedly, it's from his account. I can get
What the fuck does that
your
mean?
account.
Allegedly?
Give me your phone. I can do something to it. You know what I mean? Just because it's on your phone doesn't mean you're the one who did it.
Okay. The Uber is sent. It picks her up. It takes her over there. And then also, so how did they get access to his car? How is her body found in his car? And then they also have video evidence of him being the last person to leave the car before it was impounded. So he didn't smell her in there?
He can give somebody else access to the car. Just because it's your car doesn't mean like you're the only one who has sole.
You're not dreaming, people. We're actually hearing this right. So this dude who claims he's the greatest attorney on earth, he can get anybody off of anything. Now I understand his lore and his meme, but his defense of David, he says, would be somebody else, okay? They ordered the pool, the chainsaw to David's house. They dismembered Celeste, and then they put the particles from the pool David ordered in Celeste to frame David. And they took the blood of Celeste and put the blood in David's garage to frame David. And the unique DNA that was found, that would be his defense. Some struggling artist or rapper that David had beef with murdered Celeste to frame David. All right, man. Hey, listen, man. All right, for anybody buying this, good luck. I'm just disappointed, man. This is not cool, bro. Like, this dude should not.
It's ridiculous.
This dude
Ban
should
him
not,
from the
under
internet.
any circumstances, bro, be
Snatch
doing this. If you want to give your honest
bar.
commentary, cool. But this
Snatch his
entire interview
license.
just came off as trolly, rage baity, shameless, promoting his business. It just seems nasty. And I think Jadion is a good dude. I don't think Jadion should do this again, man. Like, don't.
Me
Like,
either.
if you want to bring him on to talk about legal stuff or to give his actual opinion. Bringing him on to shamelessly plug his business on top of the dead body is crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm disappointed Jadion even had that man on there. And then that man should not be practicing law. He should not be allowed to practice law. I feel like there should be like a mental test too, like to test your morality. You're like, actually, you don't meet our standards. You can't do this. Not just, oh, like you know these legal terms, so yeah, you can be a lawyer.